Assalamu alaikum. Focus here. ನಾನು ಲೆಂದಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಬರೀ ಸೆಷನ್ ಎಡಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಲೆಟಸ್ ಟಾಕ್. ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದಿರೋದು ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಡ್ರಿವನ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ನೋವೇಷನ್. ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಡ್ರಿವನ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇನ್ನೋವೇಷನ್ ಚೊಲ್ಲ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಆಯ್ತಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದರೆ ആർക്കെങ്ക് പ്രോസസ് ഡ്രിവൺ ബിസിനസ് ചൊന്നെങ്കിൽ ആരെങ്കിലും ഒരു ഓർഡിൽ ചൊല്ലാമ എനിബഡി ക്യാൻ ഹെൽപ്പ് മീ ഔട്ട് ഇൻ റീച്ചിങ് ദ ഓഡിയൻസ്. തെല്ല ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് മിക്സ് ആക്കറേ ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഫൈൻ അല്ലേ. Beary ബിസിനസ് സമ്മിറ്റ് ഇത് therefore സ്ലൈറ്റ് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് മിക്സ് ആക്കറേ. സോ ഐ ഹോപ്പ് ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഫൈൻ. ആരെങ്കിലും ഒരാൾ ഹെൽപ്പ് മീ ഔട്ട് റീച്ചിങ് ദ ഓഡിയൻസ് പ്രോസസ് ഡ്രിവൺ ബിസിനസ് ചൊല്ലുന്നു കണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വാട്ട് ഡസ് ഇറ്റ് മീൻ? ആരെങ്കിലും ഒരാൾ ഹെൽപ്പ് ആക്കാമോ? can anyone help me out?
Any business which involves process is called process driven business.
Fantastic. It is the other way of saying the same word, but it is largely depend on process. Somewhere I am not getting connected to the audience. ellarude ketavularalle at the corner everybody.
Hello.
So let's concentrate here for another 15-20 minutes. Okay,
maybe I feel that or process build up in such a way like a standard operation SOP chalanga. In such a way that if you are not there, it operates, the whole is automated, the business automated.
Fantastic. That would be the more suitable definition of it. Anybody else want to contribute?
ನಾಳೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಒಂದು ಅಚ್ಚುಕಟ್ಟಾಯ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್, ನಿಯಮವುಳ್ಳ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಉಂಟು.
ಫ್ಯಾಂಟಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್. ಸೊ ಮೆನಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಹಾಕೋಣಂಗ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಬ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ಮೋರ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೆಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಗೋ ಅಹೆಡ್.
ഇഫ് ഐ ആം ദ ബിസിനസ് ഓണർ, ഇപ്പം ഞാനില്ലാതെ എൻ്റെ ബിസിനസ് എങ്ങനെ മുന്നോട്ട് പോകുന്നു, ദിസ് ഈസ് കോൾഡ് ആസ് പ്രോസസ് ഡ്രിവൻ ബിസിനസ്.
ಫ್ಯಾಂಟಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಟ್ರೈಂಗ್ ಟು ನಂಗೆ ಅದಾಯ್ತಿಕ್ರೆ ಅಚೀವ್ ಹಾಕು ಟ್ರೈ ಹಾಕ್ರೆ. ನಂಗೆ ಎತ್ತರ ಉಡೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಹಾಕಿವಲ್ಲರು, ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿವ್. ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಎತ್ತರ ಹಾಕಿವಲ್ಲ ನಂಗೆ ಟೈಲ್ಸ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್, ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್, ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಗೋ ಅಹೆಡ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಆರಿಲ್ಲೇ ನಕ್ಷತ್ರ ಕೊಂಡು ಇಸ್ಮಾಗ್ಬೇಕು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೈ ಎತ್ತಿಲ್ಲೇ. So let's try to give it a quick start. Okay, one question. We have 5 lakh rupees, 5 lakh Indian rupees in hand. 5 lakh rupees ningala kailundu. You are going to do a trading business. Which business? Trading business. 5 lakh kailundu trading business ಹಾಕ್ರಾರು. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸಿನಾರಿಯೋ, ಈ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಈ 5 lakh ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ಗೆ ಇಡ್ರಾರಾ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ಗೆ ಇಡ್ರಾರಾ? ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್, ನೀವು ಈ 5 lakh rupees ವಿಲ್ ಯು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್? ವಿಲ್ ಯು ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ hiring a manager? Will you invest in hiring more team? Will you invest in buying machinery? Or will you invest in stock? Will you invest in ninga trading business akare? Trading, it might be any trading. It might be accessory trading, it might be mobile trading, it might be any other trading business. 5 lakh is given to you. Will you invest in process or will you invest in stock? What will you invest? Some more answers, please. Anybody wants to answer?
Hello. I'll invest in process.
Okay, fantastic. We got one answer. 5 lakh rupees undu trading business hakrayil. He will invest in process, not in stock. Business andre trading business. Some more answer. Somebody wants to answer there. Somebody want to answer behind.
I will invest for the expansion of the business.
No, you're just starting a business. Understand the question. You're just starting the business. You have 5 lakh rupees. The business is trading business. It might be material, it might be accessories, it might be construction material, anything. So 5 lakh rupees we have. It's a small budget. It's a limited budget, right? Now, will you invest in process, buying big machinery, big process, big ERP, or will you invest in stock? This is the question.
No, I will invest in the process.
In the process,
Yeah.
somewhere here. In the stock. Good, fantastic.
75% stock, 25% sales.
Process lead. Very good. A round of applause. Now, this question on side let's try to understand the words and the topic of the session. Okay. I'll answer this question at the end of the session. Okay. You want to answer? Okay. This video no karo. Just watch this video. Did you understand this video? Did you guys understand this video? This video artha aita? This was back in 1960, back in 1950. Car manufacturing processing and into. I'll play it again for you.
The idea, one that wound up turning America into an industrial powerhouse with a thriving middle class.
Endrakandu. There are a lot of people in the video, right? Correct all karullar factory. So ellarum manual IT car manufacture akiyullar. It used to be the process back in 1960, 1950. Then, do you know Henry Ford? Henry Ford chalnavara all IT kare. Entire car manufacturing automate akiyal. He brought an automatic process in the car manufacturing industry. Now, the car manufacturing looks like this.
The assembly line has always been an impressive mix of man and machine. What it looks like.
Right? Today, car manufacturing is like this. And back in then, it was all manual process. So the difference is this much. Henry Ford, he has put in his heart, he has put in his time, he has put in his patience. The entire process automate akya. This is simply nothing but process driven business. Entire business make it rely on the process, not on the human. That is what it means. Simply nothing but make your business driven by the process, not by the people. Adai process driven business meaning. You as a business owner, let's say you're going to Goa, you're going to or Thailand, or you're going to Maldives for a trip for 15 days. 15 days, imagine you're going to trip to Thailand or Maldives or any other country for 15 days. And while coming back, your turnover or your sales, does it look like that, the first one? Does it look like the second one or the third one? Business generally. Some of you want to answer.
Recently, I meet almost a friend even business advice. I prefer first one.
You prefer?
First one.
First one. Fantastic. Most of the business, most of the business 15 days all business last level correct turnover. Will it be constant? Will it be upward? Will it be downward? It will always be like this, including my own business, which is into service. Right? Now, what is the solution? What is the solution for this is the entire topic that we are going to discuss. The only solution for this is how all the big people are doing the business. Umar Bhai and many people have spoken many things about it. Ellarum business beliyakre ide focus light ikkru. Ide or sequence light ikkru. The first one, nanga endra akrama, what we do, nangal endra business unda, nangage clear ikkilla. Nangala business lu etra parts undu, from sales, from marketing, from purchase, from sales, the execution, service, from delivery, from collection, from accounting, to the end of it. Naga clear aayittulla understanding e ikkilla. Yes or no? Many of the time, we don't have a clear understanding about our own business. So first step is understand, sit and understand the entire business flow. Nangal entire business flow re nanga first arthakon. That is the first step. The second step. This is very funny. I have put patience. Very funny. Yes or no? Patience. Either business presentation patience is generally idle. This is something we don't have. Okay? Back to patience. Main problem we don't have enough patience in establishing a business. Nagalangane. Into business akunu nala kaasavunu. Mattanu car edukonu adre bittanu agakonu. This is what it is. But the big people who is doing the business in a bigger level, all the corporates, they do not do that. Our endra credit kandenge, they'll take time, they'll understand the process, they'll create the process, then they'll hire the people, then they make the business bigger and bigger and bigger. Simply nothing but this. Or belliya load undu, maybe 100 metric ton. Cherriya or two-wheeler, or cherriya or cycle, bicycle, is it possible? Belliya load and cherriya vehicle, is it possible to do that? It is never be possible. 100 empty on the two-wheeler is not possible. Similarly, when you dream big, when you try to become bigger business, your vehicle to carry this business, your process to carry this business should be bigger, solid and strong. The third one, segregation of the business. I said patience is required. Then split your business into different departments. Entire business process you understand, have patience and split this into different departments. And then identify what can be automated, what can be not automated. Ningala business process ninga artha akoru, split akkel pinne, then identify where automation is possible, where automation is not possible. Automation possible ullode, install, use technology, install computers, take technological advices from all the tech people. Yodelanaga automation is not possible, use SOPs, create documents, driving the entire process. Yodelanaga automation is not possible, create SOPs. Whether you are in the business, you are out of the country, you are out of the world, the business should run. The name of the very specific meaning of the company itself is going concern. Company meaning going concern. Whether person is exist or not, whether he is alive or not. Nagella ee story gontundu. Nande ajjo bhayankara velle business hakke antandi. We know this story, right? Ellargu video undu. Nande kaakare abbare elabare moon or bhayankara business hakke pandu. Bhayankara velle business all. Ippa full loss aitu. This story is there. Nangala very committed nadutte chamme undi story. Everybody would have this story. Adi ende continue aitilla. It was dependent on him. Boba nalla businessman ayintu. Monu nallilla. Ninga aarate banake koru. This is very much ellarthulla story. ಅಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಭಯಂಕರ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮಕ್ಕ ಭಯಂಕರ ಎಂದು ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ ಇಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗೆ ಫುಲ್ಲು ಬಾಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗೆ ಕಲ್ಜಿ ಉಳ್ಳಾರು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಆನ್ ದಟ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್. ಹಿ ವಾಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ಬಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್. He did not set up the business in such a way that it will be there for a very long time. So this issue is there in our community, in Beary community. Single person will do fantastic, 100 crore, 50 crore. But how about 1000 crore? How about 5000 crore? Not possible. Etta varta oda. One person will run how much? I mean, maximum etra odagavdu. 10 years. That's it. Pinu bayasavagaitu, pinu dip out. When the person dies, the business dies. So third point is, the fourth point is, see which can be automated, which cannot be automated, and act accordingly. The last but one, Kegra, the last but one, the people. Nalla Mercedes car undu nangalata, but driver poiti evadu kutra. Will it work? The driver is very bad. He is a drunkard. Will it work? So, ಚಂದ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಯಾರು, ಫುಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ಯಾರು, ಕಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಟಾರು, ಫುಲ್ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬೆಚ್ಚಾರು, ಒಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಕೊಡದೆ ಹೊಡಿತಾರೆ. ಈವನ್ that is sufficient to destroy your business. Right? So the last one I put as investment and money. Nag we have a by default feeling. ಪೈಸೆ ಉಂಡಾಗ ನಂಗೆ ಎತ್ತರ ಬೇನೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಹಾಕಂಟು ಎತ್ತರ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರಿಗೆ ಇಟ್ಟಿಟ್ಲೆ ಅವ್ನು ಕೊರೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಕೊರೆ ಪೈಸೆ ಇಟ್ಟ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ವಿ ಎವ್ರಿ ಅದರ್ ಡೇ ವಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ. ಸೊ ಪೈಸೆ ಉಂಡಂಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಹಾಕೋಕೆ ಹೌದು ಅಥವಾ ಪೈಸೆ ಉಂಡಂಗೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಏದು ಹಾಕೋಕೆ ಹೌದು ಚಲನವರಿ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ 100% ರಾಂಗ್, ಪ್ರೂವನ್ ರಾಂಗ್, ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್, ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್. ಐ ಕೀಪ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಂಬಾನಿ ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್. Both got almost similar, maybe comparatively here and there, but nangalanti etro yaragittiranga. But where are they? Who is doing good? So we all know that story, so we don't have to say it again. So money is not business. Business is a study altogether. Business is a passion altogether. It takes time, it takes effort to build it. There are many people who have built a successful business here. They have built over the period of time. Nagendra ille. Second point, patience ಇಲ್ಲ. We don't have patience. ಇನ್ನವನು ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕೋನು ಮಟನ್ ಫ್ಲೈ ಹಾಕೋನು. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಇನ್ಕಲ್ಕೇಟ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್. ಬೇರೆ ಚಲ್ದದು ನಂಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಬೇರೆ ಚಲ್ದದು ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬೇರೆ ಚೋಲ್ಡರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಬಟ್ ನಂಗೆ ಎಂತ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಹಾಕಿರಾ? ವಾಟ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ವಿ ಡಿಡ್? ಮೀನು ಬಿಕ್ರೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಗವಲ್ಲ. Then കുറച്ച് ട്രേഡിംഗ് ആക്കറനങ്ങ. But we have not built huge business. Few are there, exceptions are there. I'm not generalizing the statement, but we have not built the bigger business Bajaj, bigger business like Ambani or many other people. There are many Malayalis built many bigger businesses. So we as a Bearys, we do the business, but we don't do in a manner that is to be done. Anwar Sadat has told now, we need some platform to train the people to, learn the business. How to do the business is a separate chapter altogether. Adre nanga partiality kandengu, inshallah we'll be able to overcome. So I have put only basic. Is it all the factors? No. There are many other factors apart from this. But not basic requirement unna nangagu relevant unda adu matra na itre. So we'll go to the next slide. So coming back to the first question, na get a 5 lakh nanga investment undu. So will you invest in the process or will you invest in the stock? It's something similar to chick first egg first chalna question I take read. It's the interlinking question. It's the circular question. If you have a business, you can set the process, and if you have the process, then you can make bigger business. You got it? If you have 5 lakh rupees, then you will never be able to invest in the process. You can create a solid process at 5 lakh and do nothing with that. So you have to either choose process or stock in 5 lakh rupees. So what we have to do is, it is all subjective question. So what we have to do is, if you have only limited resource, then assign that money into the stock, into the business to the extent it is required. Etra nangu biyanu atra nanga in business li invest akonu. Then from the profit you invest in the process. You continuously invest in the process, and over the period of time ninga endra akrar belle business create akrar. Otherwise, if you have unlimited capacity, unlimited money, then you build a process first, complete the process clearly, then you create the business. This is how it is. So 5 lakh rupees il nan process li full ಕಾಸು ಇಟ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ತಿಕಂಡಂಗೆ ಇಯಲ್ ಬಂದು ಚೊಂದು process set ಹಾಕೋನು ಅವು full ಬಂದು ಚೊಂದರು full process set ಹಾಕೋನು business ಅಡಿಪೊಲಿ out ಚೊಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತಿಕಂಡು it will not happen. I have many examples of people set up the brilliant process and they stuck in the process. Kore UK li poi padchanga, US poi padchanga bandar, they'll do the business. They'll only focus on process, nothing going, no changes. This is how it is, and they never did the business. So it is not just that. So it's all interlinking. So do the logical calculation among your budget, but give the importance to the process. Do the business, take out the profit, outkondi aga akanda. Instead, put in the process, make it bigger and bigger. That's how we create the business. Small example I will take up. The second part of the presentation was innovation. In mobile argal ormandu. We know all, right? All of us know. This mobile ormandale. Idu bandu pinne. Idu bandu tamakella poita. Nokia was wiped out from the market just because of they were using Zambia and these people came up with the Android. So Nokia did not adapt itself with the new technology. 2007 itself, the Android was open source. Anybody could adopt the technology and bring out the mobile phones. But Nokia did not do it, and because of which it lost the market. So there comes our next topic, that is innovation. This you see once. This is product life cycle or business life cycle. Okay. Generally business ಹೆಂಗೆ ಇಕ್ಕಿರು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡಂಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ನಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಕ್ಕಿರು ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆವುದು ஒரு ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಪಿನ್ನೆ ಡಿಕ್ಲೈನ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆವುದು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಲ್ ಗ್ರಾಫ್. It is applicable for all businesses unless you do the innovation. You create a business, you grow it, and then at some point of time, if you don't do innovate, if you don't change the product innovation, entire business will come down. Idendra Kanda, this is post-it cards. Just a card bundle, just to write all our routine and stuff. This was the product of 3M. 3M is a company who is doing all this stationery and stuff. This was the product of 3M. I'll give you a small story of this, and after that I'll end up the story. 3M they had a research team who were researching to find a glue, gum find a research team into. They found one non-grade sticky gum. Atra stick avate baltadu, atra strong illate balta ori gum gidtange. So which they thought it is a waste in 1968 or something. So they left. After a decade, 1970s or something, another engineer joined their company. So he thought, "Ee gum use aki nangendaka ingantoru product akandi." It's a very very small product with the paper, with the sheet of paper, right? Small sheet of paper. So he thought this can be a business. And trust me, even if it looks very small, the business that they make out of this is 1 billion. 1 billion. It's an amazing number. Nobody would have such a number here, and nobody would have ever thought each sheet of paper li 1 billion business akko out untu. Many of the reports says 1 billion per annum. That's a US dollar. That's a huge number. So this is what I'm saying. There is business amongst your business. It's just that the way we look at it, the innovation that we bring, the ideas that we generate is what the business is all about. So I said process, The purpose, process, people, progress and perseverance. So this is normal standard requirement of the business. With that, I'll close the session. Thank you so much. I hope we will have few more sessions, few more detailed sessions with the abundance of time to go in detail about these aspects. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum. And the question to Naufal. So, you said about automation. So, my question is, how does automation helps the uplifting the human skills? இப்போ நாங்கள் நோக்கிட்ட எல்லாம் மொத்தம் ஆட்டோமேஷன் ஆகிட்டுண்டோ அது பரிணாமம் ஆயிட்டு நாங்கள் கூட எம்ப்ளாய்மெண்ட் ரிடக்ஷன் ஆகிட்டுண்டோ பின்ன எஜுகேஷன் நாங்கள் இப்போ ஸ்கூலுக்கு பார்த்து A4 ஆப்பிள் படிச்சுதா A4 ஆர்டிஃபிஷியல் இன்டெலிஜென்ட் படிச்சதில்லை ஸோ அதுக்கு ஒரு நீங்கள் அபிப்பிராயம் இருந்ததுண்டு
ஓகே
சொன்னிட்டு அப்படி நாங்கள் ஹியூமன் டச்சஸ் இல்லை நாங்கள் இப்போ ஸ்கில் எந்த ஆகிட்டுண்டோ நாங்கள் ಅತ್ತ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ இப்போ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾರ ಹಂಗೆ இப்போ ಎಸ್ಸೆ ಬರೆದು ಎಲ್ದೊಂಡು ಹಂಗೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಓನ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹಂಗೆ AI ಚಾಟ್ GPT ಎಂದ ಯೂಸ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಇದು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು ಸೊ ಅದು ನಂಗೆ ಇದು ಹಾಕೋ ನೀವು ಎಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಎಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಕಂಟ್
Thank you so much. It's a valid question. Very valid question. With the introduction of AI, நாங்கள் பிடியில் நாங்கள் ஓட போயில்லை அதுக்கு எந்த கேட்டு எடுத்துக்கண்டேங்க I'll repeat after his question. ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಟೋಮೇಟ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಿಕೊಂಡಂಗೆ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ಗೆ ಎಂತ ರೋಲ್ ಉಳ್ಳೆ ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಅವರ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಚೊಂತು ಬ್ರದರ್ ನಂಗೆ ಎಂದ್ರೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಿಕೊಂಡಂಗೆ ಆಟೋಮೇಟ್ ದ ರಿಪೀಟೇಟಿವ್ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ சொன்னங்க ஒரு டாஸ்க் உண்டு ஆ டாஸ்க் நீங்கள் இன்னும் அதே ஆக்குற நாளே அதோ ஆக்குற ಹೇಳ್ತಿಕೊಂಡು there is no human brain required for it ಅದಾಯ್ತಾ human brain is not required there. So what is required is a computer there. So human brain can be used at the place where the logical reasoning is required. ನಂಗೆ ಎವಡೆ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಹಾಕೋಣ ಅವಡೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಂಗೆ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬ್ರೈನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಹಾಕೋಣ ಸೊ ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಏರಿಯಾಸ್ which has a repetitive task ಅವಡೆ ನಂಗೆ ಆಟೋಮೇಷನ್ ನಂಗೆ ಹಾಕೋದು ಬಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ರಿಗೇಟರ್ ನಿಂಗೆ ಸೊ ಇಫ್ all work of a human is replaced by the human artificial intelligence, then it's a problem. It's a bigger problem to discuss. In the sense, many people are under the impression that we can give the emotion to the artificial intelligence. Our level it is too risky. But what we are talking about is a business automation where repeated tasks are automated.
That's a brilliant answer,
right? So that's what it is.